Hi everybody. Today we are talking about adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. Okay? We're going to just jump right in. Let's talk about what the problem is though with this. To add and subtract fractions, you have to have a common denominator. In other words, the denominators have to be the same. So we're going to take a look at a couple of them, right? And we'll go on from there. So let's say I've got 8/12 minus 1/3. Okay? 8/12 minus 1/3. Now, I can't do it as it is. I've got to get the denominators the same. These numbers must be the same. Now, if you remember last week, we worked on multiples, and that's how we're going to get a common denominator with multiples. And I always start with my smallest multiple, my smallest denominator, and do the multiples of that one to see if I run into the larger one. Okay? So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Still not there. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. Now, we just so happened that we got there, didn't we? Now, because we got there, we don't have to change this one. So this is going to stay the same. This fraction is going to change. Okay? So, whatever I do to the bottom number, I have to do to the top number. So what did I multiply 3 by to get 12? I multiplied it by 1, 2, 3, 4. So I did 3 times 4 to get my 12. Now I've got to multiply the top number by that same number. 4 times 1. So I'm going to subtract it by 4/12. And I'm going to get 4/12. Now that is not reduced. Okay, we know we can reduce that fraction 4/12. But we're going to just leave it unreduced for now. I want to get this common denominator problem fixed. All right? Let's try another one. Let's try another one here. Let's say I've got 1/20 plus 2/4. Now I cannot do that in that form. I need to have a common denominator. The bottom numbers need to be the same. So, if you want to do it my way, you don't have to do it my way. If you want to do it my way, we start with the smaller denominator, and see if we hit that bigger one when doing the multiples. Okay? So, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. We're not there yet. 4 times 3 is 12. Not there yet. 4 times 4 is 16. Not there yet. 4 times 5 is 20. Boom, boom, boom. There it is, right? Because that happened, because I did match that denominator evenly, exactly right. It can't be 21. It can't be 19. It's got to be right on the number. This fraction can stay the same in my new problem. 1/20. Now, this one I have to change. I have to get a common denominator. So what did I multiply 4 by to get 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I times 4 by 5. Now, whatever I do to that bottom denominator, that bottom number, I must also do to the numerator. So I multiplied 4 times 5 to get 20. That's going to be in the new fraction. I also have to multiply 2 times 5 to get 10. Now, I can add these two fractions because the denominators are the same. So the denominator is going to stay the same, 20. When you add and subtract fractions, you don't change the denominator. And I just add the numerators together. 11/20. Okay? Now let's go to your worksheet and take a look at it. worksheet looks like this. And it's basically these same kind of ideas. The first thing you want to do is you want to look and say, oh, what am I doing here? Well, I'm adding. So when you add or subtract fractions, the denominators stay the same. Then I ask myself, can I add these fractions in this form? And the answer is no. Because, let's see, I can make this bigger, can't I? Not like this. Okay, well, good enough. All right, I've got to get common denominator, right? So I've got 6 and 3. Well, I'm going to do multiples of 3 and see if I hit 6 exactly. So 3 times 1 is what? 3. 3 times 2 is what? 6. Ding, 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 ding. Gotta win it, gotta win it, gotta win it. Chicken dinner, right? So I multiplied 3 by 2 to get 6. Whoopsie. I multiplied it by 2. So I also have to multiply the numerator by 2. So that's going to be 1 times 2 is 2. 6 plus 1 6, I don't have to change that, equals what? Now remember, when we add fractions, we do not change the denominator. It stays the same. We only change the numerator. 2 plus 1 is 3. Your answer there is 3/6. You with me? Let's try one more. All right, a little stinker. 6/8 minus 1/2. So we know in addition and subtraction, we must have a common denominator because that denominator is going to stay the same all the way through the answer. So 8 is the larger denominator. So I'm going to start with the smaller one and start doing my multiples. The smaller denominator is 2. 2 times 1 is what? 2. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 4, 8. And gotta win a chicken dinner. All right? That's it right there. So the 6/8 can stay the same because we can make this into an 8. So 6/8 minus, now we got to write a new fraction, an equivalent fraction for 1/2. How many times did I multiply 2 by to get 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I multiplied the denominator by 4. I also have to multiply the numerator by 4. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. We got our common denominator. Equals my answer. We'll have the same denominator in it. 6 minus 4 is 2. The answer would be 2/8. It's not simplified, but that's the answer. All right? Very good. This is your assignment, is to finish this sheet up, turn it back in with the rest of your papers. If you need papers, give me a call or a message, and I'll get them to you. All right, have a good weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.